Hello, my beautiful Sagittarians. Intuitive Soul Coach here with your October 20th full moon reading. So welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the energy of the full moon. We're going to take a look at what you're celebrating. We'll see what your untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strengths are around this time. We'll see what divine messages that Spirit has directly for you. We'll see how you've grown during this cycle. And lastly, action steps, Sag, that you can take to continue growing on your soul's path. All right. And if you are interested in signing up for a free reading or even a personal reading, you can find both of those links in the description box below. So let's dive in here and see what it is that you're celebrating. What is it that you are celebrating? It looks like you're moving towards something. Well, it could be your finances. You are trying to build up finances here with the Page of Pentacles. This is about you manifesting a new opportunity. So it can be you finally are hearing a message that you've been waiting on, or some sort of communication regarding your finances or regarding your career or your work. This can be in relationships, you moving towards something. It's slow and steady, but the good thing about this card is it's dependable and reliable here. And the Page of Pentacles says that you may have some sort of financial win or an opportunity for an investment. It can be a message regarding maybe a rebate, a tax refund. There's some sort of money coming in for you here. They want me to go one more with this deck here. All right. Okay, after a time of possible isolation with the Hermit energy showing up. So there was a temporary timeout for you, and I feel like now things are starting to get going once again. So for example, if you possibly were unemployed or you were looking for work, now you're going to see that things are finally moving. If this is a relationship where you were in a solo energy, or maybe you were split up, or in separation with someone, you're finally going to see movement here. So you're celebrating movement, even if, and we did just get the Devil energy showing up here in reverse. So I feel like you are removing anything toxic in your life, and you're going towards your future is what Spirit is telling me here. Let's clarify the cards. Spirit, can you please tell me about the Knight of Pentacles showing up for Sagittarius? What is this Knight of Pentacles showing up for Sag? All right, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups says that you are moving on. You're walking away from somebody. It can be somebody. It can be something here that maybe you feel abandoned. Maybe you felt like somebody abandoned you, or maybe you needed to abandon somebody else. And I feel like because you're searching for something deeper, you're focusing on your own self-growth at this time, Sag. And I feel like you're not stuck any longer. You're celebrating finally getting yourself out of, what they're actually showing me is not quicksand, but really, really deep mud. So I feel like you may have felt like your feet were stuck in some really heavy muck and mud, and there was no way for you to kind of get out of this energy. And I feel like you're finally able to see the sun coming over. You can see here coming over the horizon, the sun. That's what you're walking towards, is vitality, happiness. Some of you, this could be health as well. Maybe you were isolated due to a health issue or a health reason that kept you down and isolated, but you're finally moving up out of this energy. They're also showing me a four-wheeler that is stuck, could be stuck in the mud. Maybe you're spinning tires and mud is flying everywhere. That's kind of the image that I'm getting here for you, Sag. All right, and lastly, what is the Hermit? Let's clarify the Hermit. We have the Three of Pentacles. Yes, if you were in a solitary energy, I feel like you're now working with others. There's more communication going on here. There's communication back and forth energy of you working with people, whether it's your family members, maybe it's your work, perhaps it is counseling, therapy, coaching as well. But I feel like the Three of Pentacles is teamwork for you here. And teamwork is actually allowing you to move forward in a situation that you felt stuck in. It could be your friends as well, surrounding yourself with your friends, with your family. But congratulations, because yes, we're celebrating forward growth, forward movement after a time of feeling stuck in the mud. All right, so let's take a look and see, Sagittarius, what is your untapped spiritual gift and your greatest strengths during this full moon, October 20th, 2021? We have the Five of Wands. Yes. Your greatest strength is that you can overcome these obstacles. Five of Wands is about collaboration. It showed up in reverse here. So it says that there is a need to work together, especially if either you or others are being overly competitive regarding a situation here. The Five of Wands says there's no need for rivalry. There's no need for this competition here. And it's about choosing wisely who you surround yourself with and who you spend your time and energy with, but not always putting up those boundaries, putting up those walls, needing to make the next step. Because what Spirit is telling me is fight or flight. A lot of you maybe feeling like you're in a fight or flight mode in your relationships. And I feel like what the Five of Wands energy again is saying is that teamwork is needed. You don't need to go about this alone, Sagittarius, that you have help and people want to help. So it's about accepting that others can work with you instead of being being against you here. All right, so let's clarify this energy. Very important message for you here, Sagittarius, because I feel like you may feel like you are the odd man out, the lone wolf or the black sheep here. So I feel like you may, this could have stemmed from childhood as well, or maybe it's just how you've always felt, is like you've been sitting on the sidelines and not really playing the game of life, or feeling like nobody was on your side. Nobody wanted to play with you in a positive way. But I feel like you can change this wheel. The wheel may not have been spinning in your favor in the past, but I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, fate is intervening here and allowing these people to show up at the right place at the right time to help you on your journey and to help you move forward. And we have the Page of Cups. And this is somebody coming in to your energy here. And the Page of Cups is somebody who's unexpected. This is an unexpected, serendipitous, synchronistic moment. So pay attention to the signs. This can be volunteering, somebody coming in and kind of volunteering their advice or their work, for example. Possibly you are in need of therapy or coaching or counseling and can't quite afford it. And then all of a sudden you were out with your friends and you meet somebody in the friend group that says, oh, hey, I'm a coach and I am giving a free seminar, or I am trying to build my business and I am offering volunteer work to work one-on-one with others. And you're like, oh, hey, here I am. This is opening up to the possibility of others helping you. But the Page of Cups is all about a new beginning in a relationship here. And it may be receiving news of something emotional. And it's also about bringing more playfulness into your life here. So I feel like your greatest strength is to bring that childlike innocence, that playfulness into your relationships here. And it may not be something that you are utilizing at this time because we are clarifying your untapped spiritual gifts, Sagittarius, but bring this playful, lighthearted energy into all of your relationships and you will notice. Or they're telling me this is not the Wheel of Fortune, and you are right, Spirit. Sometimes when I channel energy, I just keep talking and talking, but they're telling me that the world energy is about a happy ending, a completion. There's a cycle ended, and in the past, maybe you were, again, in that solo energy, feeling abandoned, rejected, alone, but that's ended for you. You're coming up out of that, Sag, and people are coming to your aid because you're starting a new beginning here. This is your greatest strength, to leave the past in the past and move forward, because you're not in that cycle any longer, okay? This is about you wrapping up something that's not serving you any longer and stepping into a new chapter of your life. And I feel like somebody is coming in to help you do that, help you move forward. All right. Let's take a look here and get a few messages from Spirit. What do you have, Spirit, for my beautiful Sagittarians regarding this full moon energy? Yes, we have hope showing up for you. We're just going to get two more cards. You're finally feeling hopeful, and I'm sending you all out a lot of love. Ancestral wisdom. A lot of you are healing ancestral wounds, family trauma. We have be proud. And we have trust. Oh, I got goosebumps. This is really deep energy for you, especially if this is family dynamics, you're healing. There's slow and steady progress here. There is hope. It says your loved ones in the spirit world know when to reach out if they see you're at a low point. Whether you're caught up in a difficult situation or struggling with someone specific in your life, there is always hope. So again, whether this is family, it can be a friend, it can be a romantic partnership, or even a coworker, I feel like there is movement, there is growth, but this is about you not doing things the way that you've done them in the past any longer, Sag. And there's hope in your future at this time, whether that is a reconciliation, maybe this is a hope within healing yourself, but I do see healing energy coming up, so I'll be curious if the star card shows up or even the Four of Swords energy. But we have ancestral wisdom. A lot of you may be learning more about your past. Maybe you're doing DNA, ancestry, ancestry.com. Maybe you're looking into your family tree, your family history. Some of you may have a traumatic childhood that you are healing, that you are releasing, because again, we have that World card. There is an ending, a cycle ending, where you don't have to carry that burden, that pain any longer, Sag. And it says, we are your ancestors and we love you. We walked the earth many years before you. We asked you at this poignant time to learn and grow from our past experiences. You are our legacy, and we will keep on helping you as we continue to evolve here in the spirit world. What they're telling me as well is you have the power, you have the gift to stop any ancestral patterns, okay? It stops with you. And if this is, let's say there's been something in your family, for example, let's say alcoholism, and that has been in the family for generations and generations and generations, and even you were tied to it, I feel like this is something you can stop, you can end. And that's just an example. But it's anything that has been a pattern and not necessarily for the good. I feel like you can break patterns here, whether it's mother-daughter, whether it's father-son, or if it's just blocks that are holding you back, you can heal this pain. We also have be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that you will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. Especially if you are feeling like the black sheep of the family, or, in your work environment, or in your, even in your own home, whatever this is for you, be proud of how far you've come, because Spirit is saying, Sag, that you've been through a lot. There's a lot of loss, there's a lot of trauma, and there's a lot of grief that you've worked your way into healing. And you're finally at that point now where you're willing to receive help from others. And lastly, we have trust. Trusting that others have your back, trusting in yourself. And it says, while your logical mind is dictating a clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow a new path. The logical path may be one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. What this card is saying here is, if you stay in your comfort zone, and maybe your comfort zone is this hermit energy, okay? Maybe it's you feeling like you need to be alone, or you are, that loner energy. Maybe that's comfortable to you because you won't get hurt if you are in your, your solitude energy. But what this is saying is that Spirit is urging you to take the opportunity to work with others at this time to heal anything going on in your energy, so you're able to move forward. And I feel like if you're able to trust that the universe has your back, you will bring a lot of healing, happiness, joy, and freedom within yourself here. So I love these cards for you. Very deep messages. Let's take a look, Sag, and see how you've grown. How have you grown during this new moon, or excuse me, full moon energy? How have you grown during this moon cycle? They're giving me the name David. David. If your name is David, or if you have a David in your energy, please take it as it resonates. We have the Fool card. Yes, the Fool card says, especially with that world, that you're willing to take a risk. on yourself. Okay, you're willing to take a risk here. You're willing to have a fresh start and take a chance. But what this is saying here is this needs you to step out of your comfort zone. And it's going to be scary. Heck yeah, it is. It's going to be scary. It's going to be risky. It's going to be about you taking a chance and rolling the dice. But I feel like you're rolling the dice, and I'm seeing 2 6s. They're showing me dice being rolled. Maybe you were just shaking dice. Maybe you rolled dice. But I feel like this is symbolic. 2 6s showing up says this is about responsibility, taking responsibility for your healing. But it's also about loyalty, gratitude, harmony, and self-sacrifice is what the 6 energy embodies, especially when you get 2 6s. And the 6th card in tarot as well is the Lover's card. So I feel like there's a very important partnership in your life that you want to take a chance on. And then when you add up the 2 6s, it equals 12, which is the Hanged Man energy. And again, that's about self-sacrifice and surrendering to a possible way of your thinking. Maybe you thought a certain way in the past, but it's about doing something new in a way that you've never done it before here. And you're taking a risk on something. I feel like it's going to turn out in your favor. And that is how you've grown. You're willing to see things. You're willing to see things for what they are. And I feel like once you open up to the possibilities here, the Chariot shows up, and the Chariot is triumphant success. This is confidence. This is movement. This is finally, instead of you being stuck or slow or moving towards something, if you allow yourself to go in a different direction, Sag, the Chariot comes in and says, you know what? You don't have to be trapped in your fears any longer. You don't have to feel trapped like you only have one option. And that option is to stay in your comfort zone and stay, in the solitude energy here. You can open yourself up and untie whatever is keeping you trapped. And ultimately, it will lead to a lot of abundance, a lot of vitality, good health, public recognition, and fame. This is about success, enjoying your life and sharing it with those that you love as well. And I feel like you want to move towards calmer waters. It may be even your own fears, your own demons, your own shadows that are coming up that are keeping you trapped. And I definitely feel this is what's happening. If you take this leap of faith in this new direction, whatever that is for you, Sag, this is what is coming out of you taking that leap of faith. The best card in the entire deck, the Sun card. I love this for you. All right. Now let's take a look and see what action steps that you can take, Sagittarius, to continue on your soul's path. What action steps can you take to continue on your soul's journey? Let's take a look here. Oh, okay, they do want that one. All right, wow, 10 of Pentacles. So again, this has to do with ancestors here. 10 of Pentacles is all about being all in, wanting to build a solid life. So if you make a decision here, this is all about financial security, family ties, but it's about building a legacy. Sagittarius, you want to leave an imprint on this earth when you go home, when you go to the other side here. And this is about you making amends with your past, making amends with anybody that's done you wrong, and building this life that you've wanted for so long, since childhood is what I'm hearing here. But the 10 of Pentacles, if you can stay in this frequency, in this frame of mind, that this is your ultimate goal, you can take steps to continue reaching the 10 of Pentacles, which is one of the best cards in the whole deck. And the 10 of Pentacles says, this is you being all in your life and you enjoying your life with your family and loved ones around you. You not only being financially secure, but enjoying family time together, vacations, enjoying your home, and leaving a legacy behind that'll be passed on to generation that comes after you here. So let's get a few cards from the Angel Therapy. Spirit, what do you have for my beautiful Sagittarians? What action steps do you have for Sagittarius, Spirit? Ooh. All right, we have Archangel Michael. All right, thank you, Spirit. We have power animal, base chakra, and be willing to forgive. Okay. So we have base chakra. Again, this is all about your foundation, where you come from, family, stability. It says choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. How are you talking on a daily basis, Sag? Pay attention to the words that you tell yourself. Do you put yourself down? Is that all you know? You know, are you thinking positively about your home life, your finances? If you are constantly telling yourself, I am not lovable, I am not worthy, I don't have enough money, my life is bad, well, that is reprogram, retrain those limiting beliefs that are holding you back from achieving the ultimate life that you desire. We have be willing to forgive, whether this is forgiving others or forgiving yourself at this time. It says, ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. And that peacefulness comes from that sun energy that was showing up earlier for you. We have Archangel Michael. It says you're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. Archangel Michael is a powerful angel that's helping you along this path. And then we have power animal. It says your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. What they're telling me is somebody may have a therapy animal, or somebody may have an animal that's not even registered as a therapy animal, but they're very therapeutic to your healing, Sag. Whether it's a dog, whether it's a cat. And I love when I get this card because I always have to pull from the Spirit Animal Oracle. And we're just going to pull and get a message here from your power animal. Okay, they're actually showing me, again, they're showing me both cats and dogs at this time, which I do understand that is the animal that the majority of households have if you have animals. But they're showing me an animal that is laying directly on their back. So if you have either a dog that constantly lays on its back, or if you have a cat that lays on its back with all legs sprawled in each direction, very funny image here. Or maybe you have a tortoise or a turtle. But turtle spirit says, slow and steady wins the race. That is the energy of the Knight of Pentacles. And this is what you're celebrating. Slow and steady wins the race here. So I love that turtle spirit came in for you. Some of you may be very fond of turtles as well. Maybe you have turtle antiques in your home, or turtle statues. Maybe you have pictures of turtles or a turtle tattoo. Please take it as it resonates here. And lastly, we have a soul truth card for your growth. Let's get a soul truth card here for your spiritual growth on action steps that you can take to continue on your soul's journey. All right, we have what else could this mean? There are always multiple ways to look at every situation. Our first reaction is usually rooted in our fears and limiting beliefs. Look at a situation today by stepping outside of the outside of the trigger and ask, what else could this mean? Your soul action today, Sagittarius, is this. Is there something your soul is calling you to learn in this moment? Or is there a pattern that is ready to be broken? Walk in the other person's shoes and see it from their perspective. If it doesn't involve someone else, ask yourself, how is life happening for me right now? All right, so this is about you stepping outside. Maybe that forgiveness card, be willing to forgive. Maybe it's seeing from, putting your feet in somebody else's steps and seeing it from their point of view as well. So definitely looking at it from all situations instead of one-way thinking. So overall message and theme of the entire reading here. So Sagittarius, very deep, a lot of inner work, shadow work that you are working on healing, releasing, and freeing yourself from. I hope this resonates with you. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up, like button, share, subscribe, comment. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I am truly grateful. And I am sending you all out a lot of love and light. Till next time.